We are at Walnut Canyon again. This is my fourth time being here. I'm going to do the long walk all the way down to the bottom. Well, halfway to the bottom. It's 240 stairs. And it's very, very beautiful. Stairs aren't too hard, but coming back up is a little bit of a task. But as you can see, it's just amazingly beautiful. I just love it here, and there's just an aura about it, and just an amazing way it makes you feel just knowing that you are walking here where people used to live and work very hard. And then you think about today's society and you think, wow, how could 99% of the people today live if they had to live like this? I don't think they could. Me, I could do it. But you just think, wow, this is just, people lived here, you know, and they every day they walked this, not these stairs or anything, but they had paths they had to walk, and they lived here in the summer and the winter and all times of the year. Must have been really amazing. It's just beautiful. It just spreads out for miles and miles and miles. Down there you can see one of the houses, or dwellings. You can't really call them a house, but they are a dwelling. It's a home, I guess you could call it. It's just very, very beautiful. And like I said, this is my fourth time doing it. And each time it gets a little easier. It's pretty cool. 6,690 feet. 1 mile round trip. 185 feet via 240 steps.
On the rim. See?
Oh, look at
So you walk down this. That's another walk.
Yeah. Nice.
You can do it another day.
I think so.
Very, very beautiful. So, get started. Make our way down the stairs. The first part of the stairs, look at these beautiful little flowers. Those are so beautiful. Just gonna make our way down here. Down the first flight of steps. Mom actually came and did this with me too. My third time. The last time. And I just felt like doing it again today. Just gonna take my time and enjoy myself and all the beauty that it has to offer, because it's an amazing walk. So worth the effort. Just like I imagined living here was so worth the effort. But I'm gonna film a lot, put it all together. Here's one of the pictures. Cliff Homes and Canyon Life. Really, really interesting. Here's the community life, how it was. Look at all of those sites. That's how many dwellings there are. Isn't that amazing? They said there were as few as 75 people or as many as 400. It's cool. Hi. So, people huff and puff on the way up. I remember the first time I did it, I didn't bring any water with me, so I was huffing and puffing on the way up too. Whoa, stop. There are many stops ahead and steep drop-offs. Pace yourself, know your limits. The only restrooms are back at the visitor center. So, no potty places hanging off the side of the cliff or anything, so. Look at those cactuses right there, prickly pears. That is just amazing. Here's some stairs that go down that way, and then they curve around and go down there, all the way down there, and around, and you end up way, way down there, where we're going to. These rocks are just amazing the way they're stacked here. And so crackety. They're so cracked. But cracked and whacked. See, here's claret cup. Very pretty little flower on the cactuses. Another shot of the stairs here. Gotta hold on to my my new phone. Don't want to drop that thing. That would be pretty bad. Go back to the Verizon store and say, oh, I dropped it off to Walnut Canyon. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? At least I could film it falling. I'd have proof. So see, look, I fell all the way down. Hi. More prickly pears. Those are things, I forgot what they're called. These are pretty too. Look at those. So beautiful. These little yellow flowers too. Those are pretty. So we'll keep going on down. I know I stop and look at every detail. This is so beautiful. Just it's just amazing. And it's just such a amazing, like I said, it's such an amazing aura here. It's just, I don't know, it's like a connection. There's the sign for the prickly pear. See? They are. There's some people down there taking a little break. That out there in the center is called the island. This is the island walk. You walk all the way around the island. You walk down there, go all the way around the island, and come back over on this side, and then back up the stairs. At your own pace, of course. It's just so beautiful. There's so many things to look at. The detail of it all. Like, look how these little rocks are stacked, or these big rocks are stacked against this tree. That is so cool to me. And look at this one. It's just standing upright. Just standing there. This is a small bluff. They would have had a wall built around it. There's another sign over here about the time of change. Very, very beautiful. So, that's one of the dwellings. It's the first one you'll see along the trail. It's a very beautiful day today. The high for today is 71. It is August the 21st. It's a Sunday, I believe. I think. And it's just amazingly beautiful. These pine trees along the trail are just amazing. And we have Cloud Spirit, God with us, or Cloud Shadow Spirit with us today, giving us some shade. Some clouds. So, here's a cool tree growing on the stairs here. More stairs. They're kind of split up a little bit. The stairs are kind of split up. The majority of them are here at the very beginning, or the end. More really cool stacked rocks. Look at that. Isn't that neat? They're all stacked all the way around there. And those, look at those. I know I gotta watch the stairs. I'll fall on my, I'll go tumbling all the way down. I don't want to do that. I would suggest most people hang on to the railing, but I have my hands full at the moment, so I just have to be especially careful. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, look at this tree. It's just, wow. If you're not wowed by this, then, well, I don't know what would wow you. Because this is amazing. This is wow-worthy. Look, that's another view of these rocks. Look at that. See, they're just stacked there so perfectly. So neat. Around there's some people sitting, taking a little rest before they head up the stairs. Just look at this canyon. It's just amazing. The trees across the path there, those are beautiful trees. The way the bark is just weathered on them is just amazing because of the wind and the weather, and it's just beautiful. Look at that. And over there, you can see some of the homes over there. Zoom in over there. See, look at that. See, those are in really good shape over there. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? People lived there, raised children there, had children there. Just families, and it's just amazing. Okay. Just trying to show you a glimpse of everything. Look at this. It's tree and rock. I love trees and rocks. There's another view of those over there. It's a beautiful, beautiful view here. Look at that. Look how that bark, and look how the trunk of that tree is just twisted and curled and everything, and look, and it's still alive. It's amazing. Super amazing what trees can go through and still survive. It's beautiful. Over here again is, oh, I hear the hummingbirds. Every time I've been on this trail, 4 times, I've heard the hummingbirds. Oh, there's one down there. I think I can actually maybe get him if I zoom in. The camera will cooperate with me. He's down there under that rock ledge. I don't know where he went now. Oh, there he goes. Maybe he'll come back up here. Oh, he's sitting down there in a tree. Oh, how cute. Oh, I'm zooming too much. Over here, I was going to show another dwelling is over here. Oh, I heard the hummingbird again. Over there is a dwelling. I think it was an emerald green hummingbird. As you can see, it's just amazingly beautiful way down there. Gotta be careful and not trip up or anything. Be quite a fall. I'm still trying to get that hummingbird. Every time I've been up here, he's been here, and I've never gotten a good picture.
God is telling me stop roaming around so much.
Yeah.
God is telling me.
See, you can see where we are down here. I don't know where he went, but maybe he'll be back, or she, whatever it may be. Nice bench here. We may use that on the way back up. Some more dwellings way down there. Just beautiful. There's another shot of that dwelling over there. All right, more steps. Look at this big rock right here. It's just hanging there on the side of the cliff. Just amazing. Here's another sign. Tension and harmony. I'm sure they had that just like every other community. Look at that. Look at those rocks. It's just amazing. This is so beautiful. This looks like a dinosaur or something. It looks like a giant fossil of some kind. A giant something another. There's some more prickly pears and some yucca. Some prickly pear right there, and then some yucca in behind it. Some more of the pathway down there. This is just amazing. Here, people always want to make their echo. Over there, they yell and stuff, try to make their echo. Oh, just look how steep that is. Look, here's another really cool tree. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah. There's some more yucca. Look at this one. Oh, I hear this hummingbird again. This is beautiful.
This is fucking awesome. I just love this. I just wish all this crap over here.
This is so beautiful.
I've come
Look at
across
that.
when off-roading.
That's amazing.
Bushwhack. Come across old ruins.
Look at that. There's the people. Here it is. Island Trail Loop. As you can see there, we gotta go this way through the rocks. Look at that stuff growing there on the rocks. Isn't that amazing? Look at that bluff up there. This is so cool. Look at this steep ridge there. That bluff. Oh, look at this tree. I love this tree. And of course there's no guardrail here, so I'll be super careful not be looking at the tree and fall off of the side of the cliff or anything. Oh, and this breeze is amazing today. Look at this limb. Isn't that cool? Look at this tree. It's just so beautiful. All the way up. The sun's up there today. This is just beautiful. There's a little oak tree. Look at this. It's just wow. And then we go down here and make another sharp left. Little tiny stones on the steps. You have to be careful and not slide or roll or whatever on those.
I have to find it out. I'd rather smoke cracker worse than Satan.
It's so pretty. And then they don't want you to harm anything. So you can go inside of some of them, but they don't want you to tear them up or anything. And there's the one we were just above. This is so cool. I just love it. Look at that. There's another sign about the perfect shelter. There's what it would have looked like. And how to treat a wall. It's beautiful. See, as you can see, yeah, separate little rooms and stuff. Some of them were used for water storage. They had water drainage that they created to catch all the rainwater because it was very important during the dry time. There's some snowberries. Very edible and medicinal. See? Isn't that beautiful? I gotta be careful. I'll walk off the side of the mountain. Get some really good footage. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So pretty. Right there, another shot of those dwellings. Look at that. See over there? Look down there. There, it's just so beautiful. Just listen to the sounds. So amazing. It's amazing that things are here like this, you know, that you don't even think about. This is more of the, see, it was so nice, and it was very cool during the winter, or during the summer. It was very cool during the summertime, and then around on the other side, it was warm during the winter. Get that right. And you can see how beautiful this is. See, a lot of this has been repaired by the Park Service, but you get the gist of it. So the path is beautiful too that you walk upon. And then some beautiful trees. This is a Douglas fir. See? There's a sign. It's a symbolism. It's still used for ceremony and symbolism. Look at these rocks. It's cool. And I highly recommend not wearing flip-flops. No flippy-flops. Bad idea. Especially when it rains. When I came the other day and walked it, there was a beautiful rainstorm, thunderstorm coming across the canyon. You could see the rain coming down. And luckily I was close to a bluff, and I just ducked in there till the rain was gone. It's a ponderosa pine. Still used today in ceremonies. It's beautiful. One of those beautiful pine trees. Super tall and very strong. Life on the shady side. This tells about how they lived over here during the summer, and around on the other side kind of during the winter where the sunshine was. Look at this pool right here. It's rocks. It just grows right with the rocks. Trees and rocks grow together. Stick together in stormy weather. That's right. Look at this big one. And this one, it's just so beautiful. Another nice pine, or wow. You can see over there though, all the way around the ridge, there's these awesome, amazing dwellings. Down there, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And way up there, top of the and way up there on top of the island. Around this way. Huh. Look at this rock. It's a tree. He's using the rock, and I think the rock's using the tree for support and love. if you think so, like me. Everything has a spirit and a soul, and everything should be respected and taken care of, not destroyed. They said several of these dwellings were destroyed by people many years ago that came upon them and decided to look for artifacts. And instead of just looking for artifacts, they had to blow out the walls so that they could have more sunlight, so they could see the artifacts better. Which is really a shame, because they destroyed a lot of the dwellings. This is beautiful. They didn't respect it and they destroyed it. Not good. Look at this. This is the bluff I got under the other day when it was raining. I could see the rain coming through the canyon, and I just ducked in here really quick. But the thing was, I was standing under here and I could hear rocks falling, and they were falling down through here. I was like, oh my goodness, it's a rock slide. So this is another dwelling, huge dwelling in here. The walls are gone, and it tells about, from ocean to alcove, about how a lot of this used to be underwater, and most of Arizona was beachfront property. There's a grumble oak, very pretty. I'm going to stop here in a second and have me a little snack. I brought some goodies to eat along my way. Of course, I'll throw the paper down and pollute the place. No, I won't. So pretty. It's down there. This is just amazing. Some more grumble oaks. And here is another really nice, good example of a dwelling. You can see the roof, and like I said, they fixed it to where the water would drain into their big giant urns that they had to keep their water in. Room functions. They got every little bit of snow melt they could get, and they actually stored snow in their urns, and as it melted, then it made good drinking water. Back then, before everything was so polluted. You'd probably die the first week if you had to drink rainwater now. You can see it's very, very beautiful. The roof above us. It's above us, and then the view. I could just sit here for days and enjoy the view. It's amazing. So, yeah. This is, you can see in here. This dark places were from, they would have fires in here, and it would scar the rock. But you can see, I'm inside of it. I'm inside. See? I'm inside here. Yeah, very, very beautiful. You see the neighbors over there? You could wave at the neighbors. Way over there across. See, if you zoom in over there. Oh, my camera is not wanting to zoom good today. But over there, way over there, some more dwellings. There, you can see. And right there's a good shot of one. You could just wave at your neighbors. Hi, neighbor. There's a whole bunch of them over there. You can see all along the ridge trail there. But just think they didn't have these paths like this. They had just dirt paths. And just imagine how slippery this would have been in the wintertime with the snow and the ice and everything. You have to be really careful. You'd probably have a nervous breakdown every time you sent the small kids out to play. Not sure I would let them go out and play. Here's another nice dwelling. There's one over here. It shows the size of the doors. They had very small doors just to keep the coolness and the heat in. It helped keep them cooler and warmer also. As you can see, another beautiful tree. Beautiful shot of the rocks over there from underneath my shelter. Oh, just beautiful. Everyone lived in tiny houses back then. As you can see, your day's work, you can see what they did. The Puebloan traditions reach far back in time and are the basis for the social organization portrayed here. What responsibilities might you have had in this community, given your age and gender? Hopi men planted and tended the fields. The women are the expert potters and pica bread makers. This picture depicts what it might have been like in the early 1900s. Just another good shot of the one I was just inside of. You can see the walls. It's very beautiful. Up there and all over here, it's just beautiful. Trees. Oh, I hear hummingbirds again. Maybe I'll get a shot of them this time. They're kind of elusive. So, you can see, if you just stand here, I've been lucky enough, all 4 times that I've walked it, well, except for the exception of Mom. Look at that guy. He's going places he should not go. I guess he's going to stand out there and get his picture taken. Whereas if you're a good... That's why people get hurt. Because they don't stay on the path, they don't do what they're told, and they climb on rocks that could be overweighted and go rolling down the mountain. So he's going to sit up there because the view is so much more beautiful up there than it is from here. Makes a lot of sense to me. The quest for water, it tells about how they captured all the rainwater. And there used to be a little river down there, but it's since dried up. Yep, that's makes a lot of sense to me. I could sit right here on the path and see the same view that he's seeing. I know. Don't be like that, but I'm not judging. I'm just, well, just concerned for his safety and for the safety of the place. It's not meant to be climbed over like that. Anyway, and look at this. This is just amazing how these rocks come down from there. Look way up there and over there and down here. Look at this. This is so amazing. Oh, here's some more wax currant. This is plant right here. Has berries on it that are edible. Under here, look under here. This is cool. This is almost a cave under there. It's a bluff. Look, the rock is not even sitting on anything right here. Isn't that just cool? It's so amazing. Look at this rock here. It's just kind of hanging out there. Rocks are so awesome. You see all around here. Look up here. Look at the color of that rock, and look at those others just hanging there. So under there, look at that. This is not sitting on anything, it's just there. It's just hovering. It's a hovering rock. It's beautiful. I may have to walk around it again without talking. And there, under there, I just wanted to share it because it's so amazing. And there's so many people I know will never ever get to see it in their lifetime. And this doesn't really do it justice at all, but at least it is something. And maybe to bring awareness to beautiful, amazing things like this that God created for us and that He gave people the ability to create. This is nice and efficient design. It tells about how the water ran off the roof and they caught it. Also tells about the fires they would have inside. This one, they had a lot of fire inside this one. This one was probably an actual dwelling. The little tiny doors. And the smoke came out the little hole. You can see it's pretty cozy. There used to be a door here. And another one of those little holes at the top probably. You can see a lot of smoke. And there's sand floor. It's very nice, it's soft, good to sleep on. And they actually would crush sandstones. They would crush them. Sure, it was quite a process, but they would crush them to make their floors sandy like that. Here's another really good one. You can see there used to be a wall here and a door and a little hole at the top. This one is a really good one here too. This one's closed. They don't want people in there because it's so well preserved. There's a little hole where the smoke would come out. The wall that they built. The women mostly built the walls. There's a little hole. More dwellings over there. See the sand in there. You can actually go inside this one. We'll go in here and get a view from the inside out. See the smoke scars? Sort of crevice here. As you can see, it's pretty cool. Look at that view. Amazing. You know, you can have your bedroom right here, have your bed right here. You could just look out there and wow, it echoes. It does, it echoes. This roof is really, really stained. Smoke. See what smoke does to rocks? Imagine what it does to your lungs. Yeah, well, to each their own. One thing don't kill you, I guess something else will, so it doesn't really matter. It's another one there. More steps. Back up just a little bit because those rocks are layered right there. Isn't that cool? It's awesome. So back up here. There's an Arizona walnut tree right there. Of course, it has edible fruit, and they also used the juice from the walnut as a stain. This is beautiful. These rocks are amazing. Some more yucca. There's stacked rocks. Here we go. This tells us Mahonia. It also has antimicrobial qualities and the chemical berberon, which is a strong alkaloid. The roots and bark are considered by some to be a cure-all. Better known alkaloids include caffeine, morphine, and quinine. Here, see the path? It's beautiful, just amazing. And I still didn't get a shot of that hummingbird back there. He's so elusive. And there, some pale wolfbane, which is this. Very pretty stuff. Here's some more prickly pear. Prickly pear is very edible. It's very good. I've actually had some fried. Look at there. Isn't that beautiful? Look how these rocks just are supporting each other like that. Just so cool. And there's some Mormon tea. There. That's what it, right there. And it increases brain. It stimulates the brain. It's got ephedrine in it. It stimulates the brain, increases heart rate, obstructs blood vessels, and dilates bronchial tubes. Do you think people indulged in a vitalizing tonic made from the stem or sought its medicinal properties? Today it is used for both. See? Very beautiful. Nice rocks. Look at that one. It's got some yucca growing out of it. So cool. Like I was saying earlier, I had a lot of time out here by myself. Can stand sometimes and just wow at the serene peacefulness of it. It's just so beautiful, and you can just imagine what it must have been like. But then again, it was also a bustling community, so they worked hard. They did a lot. They didn't call in sick very often, I'm sure. This is life on the sunny side. We're fixing to turn the corner here and go around to the sunny side where they lived mostly in the wintertime. Spent most of their winter time there. Look at all those rocks over there, just kind of split apart. So amazing. This is the trail. Going on around the trail, some more prickly pear. Just absolutely amazing. And I am going to walk it again so I can take some pictures with my new phone. So this is beautiful. To be careful right through here. It's easy to just walk right off the side there. Look at these rocks. See how they're stacked? It's just so cool to me. Just, like I said, if you're not wowed by this, I don't know what would wow you. And well, so far since I've been out here, I haven't noticed any Pokemon following me or anything like that. So there's that. Oh, look at that up there. Isn't that amazing? Look way up there, top of the island. This huge rock right here. And they farmed in this soil. You know, they had all kinds of crops. They had corn and beans and pumpkins and just all sorts of things. And it's just amazing. They could grow enough to feed the whole community. Oh, there's another really good dwelling. Across the way over there. Another place to wave at your neighbors. Hey neighbors, get your butt up. It's time to go to work. Gotta get this garden planted. Just wow. And another one of those. You gotta get off the trail to get the best shot. This. It's beautiful. Nice. Here's another dwelling. The other side of the island. More steps. Look up there at those rocks. How they're just sitting up there. Looks like they would just tumble right on down the side of the cliff over there. And look, you see the rocks over there, the way they're got the water scarring on them. Depth marks, I guess. And then this tells about the silly people who came in and blasted it out so they could see better. Now, just another beautiful tree there too. Another wind-weathered tree. Look over there. Look at those rocks over there just hanging there on the edge. Zoom in over there. Look at that. They're just literally just hanging there. Oh, this is a beautiful tree and a rock too. Look at that. Look how it grows. See, it grows out from underneath there. Look at that. What? Roots are just holding the rock there, and the rock's holding the tree there. Look at that. It's beautiful. Amazing. More stairs. These aren't so bad. And the erosion of the rock over there. Look at all those dwellings over there. All the way over there. There's even one way up there. And there's the path where we've come. And we still have this to go. But it's wonderful. There's an amazing cool breeze blowing. That's a really strange, fascinating, questionable pile of rocks over there. I wondered what that was. One of my bigger questions was what they did with their deceased. Now, so many questions left unanswered because of the people who came in and practically destroyed it. Rock mat. Navajos collect it for ceremonies. This is the only documented use today, which is this stuff right there. Some. And, hi. We have fern bush there. See the fern bush? Ooh, look at that big drop off. No guardrails. We don't want to go down through there. We'd be like a little Flintstone car. Ran off the road. Just be tumbling right one wheel over the other. That cool rock. And up there. Look at that sky today. It's beautiful. Started out really cloudy, but now it's beautiful. Oh, I hear that hummingbird again. Following me all the way around and hiding from me. Beautiful. Look at that. Another tree and rock. You see where we came. And oh, there he is. He's up in that tree, but I don't think I can get him because of the sun glare. I'll get him. I'm gonna get him. He's just teasing me right now. He's way up there is the visitor center, back side of it, where we came down the stairs. And there's that odd pile of rocks again. You can see, not really sure what that was all about, but you can see the dwellings all the way around there. And it's just very lovely, very beautiful. This is a pretty view right there of the flowers and stuff. The yucca leaves. Look how these rocks are stacked sideways. Isn't that cool? So, if we look up here really close, watch our step, we might see that skink. All 3 times I've been on this trail, I've seen a skink. Last time he was digging a hole. He was throwing dirt everywhere. But anyway, you can see how beautiful it really is. The bluff along here. These weren't deep enough for homes or anything, but I'm sure they had a use for them somehow or another. It's so amazing that right up close to the rocks, it's like at least 5 to 7 degrees cooler next to these rocks over here, because they've absorbed all the coolness from the night, and they stay cool most all the day. And then in the wintertime, they absorb sun and the heat, and they stay warm. Oh, people doing their echoes. So everybody likes to do the echo in the canyon. Alright, little skink. I know you're up here somewhere or another. This is beautiful. Some people way up at the top there. Oh. Definitely going to walk back around though. Like I said, I want to get some pictures with my new camera, so we'll be doing a walk around again. But this will make a nice video, I think, and I hope people enjoy it. And as much as I have. It's just beautiful. Just amazing. It's way, way down there. There's a really neat video to watch too back up at the visitor center. Tells all about why the people moved away from here and all that kind of stuff. It tells, you know, like because the land started having tremors up here, things were tremoring. Can you imagine being up here in an earthquake? I couldn't even imagine. Look up there, look at that flat rock just laying up there. So cool. Here's migration. Migration is not abandonment. And then where people stopped and built homes are all sacred places. No matter if they passed on, the people who couldn't travel stayed in the homes. Their spirits are there in all the sites. All the sites are sacred to us. A Zuni tribal member. And you know, you think about that. That's what I was saying. Everything should be respected. Because everything has a soul. Everything has spirit. Whether it's the actual object or from someone who was there before. Like I said, this is sacred and deserves all the respect in the world. And it's so awe-inspiring to think, like I said, about these people who lived here and the struggles they must have went through and everything. They didn't have cell phones. They didn't have anything. They had each other, and they had hard work and dedication and passion. And I think that's what the world of today is lacking. Today it's too many schedules, too many opportunities for just people to just be lazy and to not care and to disrespect. And I think that's a shame. So I like to share things like this because a lot of people will never ever even care to come out and see anything like this. And that's a shame. So we're going to walk around one more time. Stop a little more and enjoy the breeze, the peacefulness. Just to stay on the trail sign. I'm sure someone will probably trip over that one of these days and fall right off the mountain. Oh, down there. Alright, so I'm going to go around again. Oh.
It was just I can hear it in my head right now. Excuse us.
Sure, go ahead. Hmm?
Yeah, it is all, I bet you can go way down there. It's all on that lip. Look how far down they go.
Scavenger.
Yeah.
Scavenger hawk.
Well, I know the trail extends over here.
Scavenger hawk up there, also known as the buzzard. I like scavenger hawk or scavenger eagle better. They're so beautiful. So peaceful. Very, to me, a very beautiful bird and a very useful bird and a very necessary. Certainly has a purpose. I think everything in the world has purpose. Sometimes it's just hard to find. It's hard to know what its purpose is. Just like us, as humans, as people. We're not really sure what our purpose is either, but some of us find it and some of us never ever find it. But we should never stop trying, and we should never stop looking for our purpose. Because one day, hopefully, it'll show itself when we least expect it. Anyway, that concludes my little tour of the canyon. I hope if people do watch it, they enjoy it and as much as I did filming it. So, we're back to the beginning of the mountain trail, or the island trail again. We're going to go around again. And if I see something really, really cool and interesting, or if I can catch those elusive hummingbirds, I'll film a little bit more. Look at this shot. How beautiful. Look at that. If not, this will be where it ends for now. And, well, I might add a little something extra onto the end of it, so we shall see. So, for anyone who watched it, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for taking the time to watch it, and just take a second and a moment to think about the awesomeness of it, and just take the moment and think, if you were born in a different time in a different place, this could have been your home. Me, personally, myself, I wouldn't have had a problem with that at all. If you just stand here and just listen, it's so peaceful and so serene and so beautiful. One more thing on my second trip around. I wanted to read this when I came by earlier, but there was too many people around. So it says, Hopis built their houses close to each other to remind them that they are supposed to love each other. When a man decided to build a house, he gathered the materials provided by nature and drew from his reserve of goodwill and that of his relatives, among his clan and friends, acquired from his own participation in such cooperative projects. That's from a book, Me and Mine, The Life Story of Helen Sakakawaptua, as told by Louis Udall in 1969. This is a beautiful picture. Look at this. It really shows you what camaraderie and just helping each other and sticking together in all kinds of time, good time and bad time, and just loving each other and helping each other and taking care of each other. And, you know, I'm sure back then, I'm sure there were arguments and squabbles and fights among families and friends and rivals and whatnot, but all in all, didn't seem too bad. Of course, we really don't know because none of us were there. Although this all seems so familiar to me. Even the first time I walked it, it seemed familiar. But anyway, I just wanted to read that, share that on my video, because I just think that's beautiful. And it's the way I wish things were today. People working together, supporting each other, and not judging so much, and just taking care of each other, and loving each other. You know, I suppose that's a pipe dream. But, oh well. Anyway. I'll close my video for now, and one of these days I'll get it posted and hopefully people will enjoy it. I decided to read this one here also on the way out. I'm almost out for the second time today. It says, Walnut Canyon was once filled with sounds of a busy community as families hunted, planted, and harvested with the seasons. Children were born, grew up, and raised children of their own. They were neither the first nor the last to use and value what this canyon has to offer, but they left behind the greatest legacy. When they moved on, they did not give up their responsibility to care for this ancestral village and those left behind. Sites were and are revisited by descendants. Prayers are still offered. Plants are still ritually gathered. Walnut Canyon was and is a place that resonates with life. Where people stopped and built homes are all sacred places. No matter if they passed on, the people who couldn't travel stayed in the homes. Their spirits are there in all the sites. All the sites are sacred to us. A Zuni tribal member. I know I read it once before, but I wanted to read it again because it's so important. It means a lot. Just like this place does to many, 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 many people.